I could offer you a warm embrace to make you feel my love.
Is there a more exciting subject to talk about than romantic love? The kind you're hoping to experience on Valentine's Day? That kind of love which feels so good? Now, love isn't always accompanied by feeling. Next week we talk about love strong as steel. But today, our subject is the love that you feel. The Bible's full of love stories. Adam meets Eve, who is the perfect match to complete him. Jacob, who works for 7 years to marry Rachel, then is tricked into marrying her sister instead. He loved Rachel so much, he vowed to work another 7 years so that he could marry her. Solomon, who married more women than we want to count, but who wrote about the beauty of physical love between a man and woman so explicitly that there's no doubt God created sex to be enjoyed by both. Because sex is so powerful, God has placed boundaries on it for the protection of our heart, our spirit, our bodies, to protect the children that may be conceived, and to protect all of society. Sex pursued without bounds can harm a lot of people. So, you have or you're hoping to have a date for Valentine's Day. You're hoping for someone to make you feel special, admired, appreciated, even cherished on that day. If you don't receive the kind of attention you long for, you might be deeply disappointed. Worse yet, if you've gone so long without those feelings that you aren't even expecting them anymore. Instead of expecting it, why not create the love you can feel? Foster it by buying an unexpected gift for someone you love. Make a surprise visit to give a hug to your widowed mother. Send your daughter flowers. Shovel snow or mow a lawn for your neighbor. Call a dear friend you haven't spoken to in years and laugh together about old times. Love, expressed in unexpected ways, can create wonderful feelings. One of my favorite love stories in the Bible is found in the book of Ruth. Naomi and her family had moved away from their home country during a famine. Over the years, her husband and both of her sons had died, leaving her in a foreign country with both of her daughters-in-law. She decided she would return to her place of birth, freeing her daughters-in-law to remain in their own familiar place, to worship their native gods and have a chance to remarry. This was important because women relied on men for their support. But Ruth refused to leave her. She loved Naomi so much that she insisted on going with her and worshiping Naomi's God, the one true God. Read her beautiful speech to her mother-in-law in chapter 1, which includes the words, "Wherever you go, I will go. Your God will be my God." That was part 1 of the dual love story. Part 2 goes like this. Ruth needed to gather grain for herself and Naomi so they could eat. Naomi sent her to the fields of a relative named Boaz, where she could follow after the harvesters and gather anything that was left over. Boaz noticed her hard work. When he also heard about her loyalty to Naomi, he showed favor to her. He directed her to a better field where she could work alongside his own workers, and he provided for her safety and her refreshment. Now, in those days, it was the custom for a widow to be married by a relative who could provide for her. There was a specific arrangement to determine which relative fell next in line to take this responsibility. Naomi instructed Ruth just how to signal to Boaz in a not so subtle way that she would welcome becoming his wife. Read the story in chapter 3. We've already noted that Boaz held special feelings for her also, but he treated her with respect and honor. He did not take advantage of her when he easily could have. After following all the proper steps, he married Ruth. From that union came Obed, the grandfather of David, who has forever been known as a man after God's own heart. It's important to note that Ruth caught Boaz's eye early on. It wasn't copious amounts of makeup, jewelry, or revealing clothing that captured this man's attention. Now, the addition of a little perfume at the end of the story didn't hurt, but this love story was born out of loyalty, devotion, admiration, care, and honor. Those values can grow into that strong, passionate love we all hope for, which feels so good.
I could offer you a warm embrace to make you feel my love. I could offer you a warm embrace to make you feel my love.